Okay, I think we're just kinda going into it now. So welcome to this video. It's gonna be way more laid back and kind of way less energetic than some of my other videos. Like the Ocarina of Time videos, I've been pretty energetic throughout all of those, just to try to make it, you know, an interesting video series. But we're playing the Wii Sports Resort Island Flyover mode. And Island Flyover has always been kind of, well, not always. Back when I used to play the Wii regularly, this was just kind of like, I guess, comfort food gaming, if that makes any sense. Where it was just really fun to just fly through Woohoo Island, you know, collect these points, get some progress going, but really it's all about just making your own fun. And that's what's brilliant about this mode, you know, you're just flying through Woohoo Island, just kinda seeing the sights, you know, absorbing all of the landmarks that are on this island. And this is actually a really well-realized island. Like, there's a lot going on here, which is fucking awesome. Yeah, you can hear a kid play Super Mario Brothers in there. I don't know, it was always just kinda, because it was just fun to just fly around and just be chill. You know, an unwinding kind of experience. And that's kind of the vibe that I want to bring in this video, where, as the title suggests, I'm basically just going to be like talking about shit while I'm flying over. I'll cut out all the bits, because you can see in the top right that there's a little timer going on, and it's gonna cut off after 5 minutes. I want to see if there's like an AR code, or I want to see if there's a cheat code that I can input into my totally legitimate Nintendo Wii system to get rid of that timer, but I don't know if there is. So whatever, we're just kind of going around, chilling out, seeing the sights, seeing what's going on. And I'm just gonna talk about shit. You know, because there's been a lot on my mind, kind of, not really. I don't know how to describe it. Because it's like, there we go. You can zoom forward a little bit. It's not really gonna do much, but you can. Oh, hang on. But yeah, there's been a lot on my mind as of late, and I guess both a good way and a bad way. I guess I'll just start off with the most relevant topics, and I'll just descend into madness the further I go on in this video. Most relevant topic is that I'm slowly but surely climbing up in subscribers. And if you're watching this video, you have no idea how much I appreciate it. If you've subscribed recently because of either my talk about emulators, my talk about game preservation, my talk, like, even if you subscribed because of the fucking Zelda videos or the Monster Hunter videos, right? Like, you have no idea how much that means to me. I can see the start of my dream happening. I can see it. It's like someone lit a very small candle at the other side of a very dark room. I can see it. It's in front of me. I just need to be able to find my way through, like, the dark room and get to the candle, right? This is a very weird analogy, but I don't exactly know how to grow my channel. I'm just kind of posting a video every other day, seeing what happens. Most of the time the videos don't really get a whole lot of views. I get a few that will break the 100 mark, but honestly, I've only got 500 subs. Not to say only, right? I do value each and every one of you who's watching this video, even if you aren't subscribed. Hey, you clicked on a video of mine. I do appreciate it. But I can't really expect all 500 of my subscribers to watch every single video I've ever released. That's madness. Especially when I upload a video every other day, and most of them are like 30 to 40 minutes long. You know, that's just not feasible for most people, and so I don't expect it, you know? But I'm noticing that you know what? Nah, it's fine. I'm noticing that I'm getting a few subscribers every other day, and that's pretty cool. I'm going to wait until I get into the next island flyover section. I can now pop balloons. Press A to fire the balloon blaster. Fly straight into huge balloons to pop them. Okay, cool. Anyway, I've noticed that I've been gaining a couple subscribers every other day. You know, I'm noticing that there are people who are choosing to subscribe more so than the past, you know, 10 fucking years I've been uploading videos. And that is really cool. I do like that a lot. Because like I said, you know, it feels like I'm getting there. It feels like it, you know? It's hard to, oh Jesus. It's hard to tell if I actually am getting there or if I'm just getting too hopeful. Fuck! I'm just trying to fly through and get these fucking information points. Because that's the thing, right? I don't know if I'm getting too hopeful or not. I don't know if my excitement is appropriate or not. There's a lot that's just that I don't know. I'm gonna try to catch up with Miguel up here. No, come on. Catch up, you motherfucker! There we go, Christ. There's a lot that I don't know, you know, and this is scary. Like, honestly, it is. Because I'm kind of banking on the most pipest of pipe dreams. Like, I'm that kid who's like, hey, I'm gonna run off to Hollywood and I'm gonna be a movie star or whatever. That's what it feels like, you know? Being a YouTuber and making this a full-time thing is just sort of not really feasible, and I have to get incredibly, incredibly lucky. And I don't even know if what I'm doing is right, if I'm doing the right thing, if I'm, you know, making the videos the right way, right? Even though I personally don't really believe there is a right way to make videos. It's easy to be confused when you're the only person around you that's doing something, right? And that's basically what I'm doing. I don't have any people in my life who are successful YouTubers that I can just talk to and be like, hey, what did you do in this situation? That just doesn't happen, right? I mean, obviously, I've got people like Seth who are definitely larger than I am, but not by that huge of a margin. I'm sorry, Seth. I don't mean to offend you, but, you know, let's be honest. That's true, right? He's got like 1.6K, which is still fucking amazing, honestly. But I don't have anybody who's like, hey, I've reached 1 million subscribers. Here's what I did. And when you look up and you read about the people who have reached 1 million subscribers and they talk about their progress, at least the ones that I care about, they just got really lucky. You know, I happen to find all my favorite YouTubers just by happenstance. You know, I mean, the best friends I found through the old Machinima days, but fucking Machinima doesn't exist anymore, so I can't really count on Machinima. I also don't want to sign up for any multi-channel network because that's just fucking exploitative and predatory. Nice. I'm just doing freelance shit. I'm basically just doing a bunch of freelance shit. I found J-Schlatt just, again, off of happenstance. I think it was Minecraft is Special was the first video. I'm trying to think of all my favorite YouTubers. Greyfruit, I found him through Smash Brothers montages. Because back when Smash 4 was like a huge thing. Alpharad, the same thing back in high school. It's just, you know, you just happen to find these people and you watch their stuff and you really like it, right? And I'm just kind of waiting for YouTube to do that to me. Because I feel like my videos are good, you know, they're not really the epitome of quality, you know, I definitely could be doing a whole lot better. Like right now I'm just kind of playing Island Flyover and just fucking around and talking about my life, but I guess that's what people want to see. That's the thing, I don't really know what people want to see. You know, I'll be like, nobody wants to watch reaction videos, those are dumb, lazy, and boring. And those always, without a doubt, get, like, without fucking falter, get the highest number of views of anything on my fucking channel in that period. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, I've always thought that people hated reaction videos, but it's just everybody's watching them. I guess that's why there's so many people making reaction videos on YouTube. I guess they wouldn't do it if it wasn't profitable, I guess. I don't know. I use the word profitable, but it's like the videos that get the most views. That's just what fuels people sometimes, you know? Whale watchers. Here, you know what? I'm just gonna do this. Because if you hold B, you can turn off your engine. Whee! Oh, I actually didn't know about the shoot a flare. You can shoot a flare? Really? I've never known about that. How does that work? Ah! Oh, that. Okay. And you can signal all the other planes in the area. Yeah, cute. Anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing what I do, and hopefully someday something good will happen. That's pretty much all I can do at this point. You know, like, I don't know. I don't want to make all of my videos just this bullshit. You know, I like doing Let's Plays. I think they're fun and it lets me get a bunch of content out to you guys. But I don't want to keep doing them. You know, I want to do more stuff like Dolphin for Dummies, or I want to do more like scripted videos. I want to start doing reviews of games that I really like, and just more so me gushing about the games that I really, really want to play, or that I really like playing. Like, I have tons of videos of things that I want to do, but it's like, it's this weird thing where I don't know if I'm putting my efforts in the right place. Oh, let's see if I can get in here. Oh yeah, flying into the volcano. I'm so fucking cool. Oh shit. Okay. Oh, there we go, hell yeah. I don't know if I'm putting my effort in the right spots, you know? But I guess that's just one of those things that I have to get over. Because I just have to be ready to, I just have to have the motivation to actually make these videos, right? Because like I can feel my channel growing. It's palpable. I can feel, like I was at, this time last year I was at like 300 maybe, you know? And now I'm at like what, 500 something? That's huge. That's a huge thing for me. And that's the thing. It's a huge thing for me, right? Like some people may look at that. Like I've told people that like, oh, I'm up to 500 subscribers, and you know, most of the time people don't understand the scope, right? Where I'm just I am working at a smaller scope because I'm not famous, I guess. And so 500 subs is actually fucking huge for me. But when people hear that number, it's like, oh, only 500? I've seen people get 10 million. It's like, yeah, of course you've seen people get 10 million. You know, you've seen the PewDiePies and the Mr. Beasts of the world get those kinds of numbers. I am neither of those people. Don't get me wrong. I would love to get 10 million subs and start, you know, making enough money to where I can actually give the people I care about money to do the things that they want. But that's besides the point. Like, I don't know. I'm an idiot. But yeah. I don't really know what the point of this video is, honestly. I don't really have a plan. I mean, to be fair, I never really have a plan for most of my videos anyway. Most of the time I just turn a camera on and start spouting nonsense, and sometimes it's good, and I can always just fix it in post. Though I kind of don't want to do a whole lot of editing on this video, even though I really like doing it. That's the thing, right? I actually enjoy the editing process. Not a whole lot of people do, as I've come to find out. You know, I've always been the editor man that people always turn to, and you know, diving into other people and their creative process and how other people handle that stuff. It's like foreign to me to see someone not enjoy editing, because that's just pretty much all I do. I'm gonna crash. Yeah. Nope, we're going down there. That's just because, yeah, editing is all I do, you know? So having someone tell me like, oh yeah, I don't understand it. It's like, oh, really? Cause I don't know, it just makes sense to me in my brain. But, you know, I am a weirdo, so I guess that just makes sense. I don't know. don't really know what I'm talking about. I enjoy making videos. You ever get that feeling where you're playing a game, right? And you're like I don't know, a fifth of the way through the game, and you're feeling like you've spec'd the wrong class. Like the game wants you to be a specific class, but you've just spec'd in. Like the game really wants like a mix of strength and dex, but you've spec'd full on into faith, right? That's kind of what I'm feeling right now. Like, sure, I can get by, but like, really, can I get by? Crash into these people. I don't know. It's a weird little thing that I'm just kind of thinking about in the back of my head. Hell yeah. Got that whole thing done.
Congratulations.
Ooh, that was crunchy. But we can fly at night now. That's pretty nice. I'll play again in the evening, just to get a few more points. Because I did notice that there were a few points that I had missed. Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of what it feels like, where it's like I've been trying to find a real editing job for years now, and no one will take me. I guess it's because okay, I think I know the reason why that's the case. I think it's because people want film editors and stuff like that, and then they see me who does YouTube stuff, and it's like, oh, well, that's not, he doesn't know how to edit a film, even though I totally have edited for a short film before and like grasp the process. I definitely need more experience, but I grasp the process. Beside the point. It's a strange feeling to, like, I've interacted with tons of filmmakers and tons of like legitimate actors and a couple directors, right? I've edited and acted and like I've done a bunch of stuff for this one short film I was in, right? And so like I've done editing before for a film, but it's just not what I don't want to say it's what I'm not comfortable with, because I totally am comfortable editing for short films. It's just not what I've chosen to focus most of my attention on. My attention has been focused on this kind of content. That's more, I don't know, I guess personal? That's a weird thing to think about, because YouTube and stuff like this, like, it is extremely personal when compared to something like, you know, movies or whatever, or short films or anything like that. Because you're just talking to, because it's just a person. Most of the time when you're watching YouTube, it's just a person talking. And then it's like, oh, I like this person. I like what they have to say. Be it, you know, whatever topic you choose to follow them on. You know, video games, movies, slingshots. I don't know. There are a few slingshot dedicated channels out there, and they're pretty cool. Yeah, it's just, yes. What I was trying to say was I've interacted with a bunch of people in like real film, and yeah, there's definitely like a sense of, you know, like, oh, you just do YouTube stuff. Like they look down on you, you know. Not all of them, not all the time. You know, work is still work to a lot of people, especially when you're in the independent scene. They're just lucky to talk to someone who knows what the fuck they're doing, right? I know for a fact that's how I feel most of the time. But you can definitely feel the fact that people are looking down on you because you primarily do YouTube stuff, you know? So it's just one of these things. It's the thing that I've decided to spend my life on, you know? That's kind of it. This is just the thing I've chosen to spend my life on. And I might be in too deep, honestly. I don't know, because I dropped out of school. I dropped out of school for multiple reasons, but oh, that's crunchy. But it's mostly just to be able to focus on this, you know? And you know, my family definitely was skeptical about this kind of thing. I know my dad did not care for my decision to focus on YouTube videos. That kind of changed well, the editing thing definitely changed after he saw the short film that I had starred in, or that I had edited for. And after he saw that, he was like, okay, editing, sure, I get it now. And it wasn't until I did... Which YouTube video really took off? Monster Hunter. It was the first Monster Hunter 4 video, where that video is now up to fucking 3,000 views. And I totally get why. It's not because I'm like up my own ass of like, oh, it's a fantastic video, but it's like, it just kind of hit the right spot at the right time, which I guess is what I'm looking for. I do want to go back to 4. You know, that does sound like fun, but I've been playing so much fucking Monster Hunter. Like, I put 100 hours into that game in like 3 weeks, right? And I don't know. I used to be able to just dump months into a game, but I really can't do that anymore. And I don't know if that's due to I don't have enough time. I don't have as much time as I used to, or my attention span has gotten shit, or depression. I don't know. That's disingenuous. I don't want to say I have depression. That's not true. That was funny. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, video games. I don't know if... I don't know what causes me to not want to not put as much time into games anymore. Because I don't know, like, I still enjoy Monster Hunter Rise. Like, it's a very, very good game, but I just don't feel like playing it. And I have 4 games on my Steam library that I want to beat before 2022. And I'm close to beating 2 of them. The 4 games are Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, Death Stranding, Crosscode, and Yakuza Kiwami 1. Death Stranding, I know I'm like near the end of the game on that one. Bloodstained, same thing. I know I'm near the end of the fucking game on that. And Crosscode I just started. I have mixed feelings about it, but I can briefly touch on that later. And Yakuza, kind of the same thing, kind of not. I don't know. Yakuza's weird. But I don't know. And what the fuck is this? Hold on, I don't recognize. Is this the lone buoy? Oh, it's just a dude. Extreme canoeist. Huh. Well, okay then. I guess I can talk about the RPG thing. So, yeah, I'm just talking about shit, right? So I'll talk about my fucking complicated relationship with RPGs. So, basically, this whole conversation started when I brought up to a friend of mine who's very much into JRPGs, when I brought up how I played Nier Automata, right? Because Nier Automata is one of those games where I shit you not, I have not heard a single person say anything bad about that fucking game. I just haven't, ever. And that is bizarre. And I have to know. I have to understand. And so I tried out Nier Automata, and I thought I would really like it. You know, because a little old company called Platinum Games made it. Or at least their logo's on the front of the game, on the fucking cover, right? And if you don't know who Platinum is, they've made Bayonetta, Wonderful 101, a lot of the guys used to work at Clover and did Okami and God Hand. They've done a bunch of really, really, really cool games that I really like. They did fucking, what was that other game? Shit, I'm blanking on the title, but it was the one where you're a cop and you have basically a JoJo stand. I want to say Astral Chain, but that's not right. That's really not right. Ah, shit. I'm gonna go grab the disc after I'm done with this little round here. But yeah, they've done a lot of really cool shit, and I really like their games. And I bounced off of Nier Automata harder than I've ever bounced off any fucking game imaginable. And after speaking with my JRPG friend about this, it's because I just don't like reading. Like, I am the kind of gamer, I guess I'll just say that, where I don't give a shit about story or justification or like anything in a game. I want the game to drop me straight into level 1 and show me the goal and have it go, there, do that. And I'm like, all right, I'll do it. And I guess that comes from my growing up with a lot of Nintendo games where they were pretty light on the story content, because who cares? I just want the video game to be fun. And so I played Nier Automata in front of her, and she watched me play the game, and I was talking to a guy, had an exclamation mark above their heads, and I'm like, yeah, whatever. Let's just do the quest, get it out of the way, get the fucking gear, get the reward, get the whatever. I want to go kill robots. Come to find out that it's not a Platinum game. Nier Automata is a Yoko Taro game that was developed and refined by Platinum. But in the end, it is not a Platinum game, it is a Yoko Taro game. If you don't know who Yoko Taro is the genius, I guess, visionary director and writer of the Nier series. And he's done some pretty cool shit, right? Nier Automata is one of the biggest games ever. A two-seater plane, nice. Was one of the biggest games ever last generation, right?
Excellent.
Island Hopper, yeah, there you go. Let's just do nighttime again. But like I was playing the game, right? And she stops me and goes, "Hey," like I'm talking to these people and I'm going through and I just want to get this fucking quest out of the way. And I hit the fucking thing that says yes, accept the quest. And she chimes in and goes, "Okay, so go so you're finding the music box, right?" And I go, "What music box?" And she said that I would know if I read the dialogue. And it just goes to show how little I value story in games. But that's the thing. I love games like Paper Mario and Undertale and what else is like really story heavy? Owlboy was really good. What else? There were a few games that I've played that are really story heavy. Are you sure you can make it? Nope. Whoa. All right, well, I don't know who that person is in my plane. But they're fucked. They're fucking scared. As they should be. But yeah, like I just don't care. And that's kind of bleeding over into Crosscode. Because I played the demo of Crosscode and I thought, oh, this gameplay's pretty cool. Come to find out, again, it's a fucking JRPG. And I gotta talk to people, and I gotta understand, like, oh, the importance of this quest, and I gotta know the fucking... Like, when my fucking party... Like, I have a party member in Crosscode, right? When she chimes in, I don't care. I don't read her... Well, okay, I read her dialogue, because it just pops up in the bottom corner of the screen. But, like, if that didn't happen, I wouldn't care. All I know is that she's French and she likes cows. She was like a French farm girl or some shit. I just don't care, right? And maybe I'm impatient, you know, maybe I'm not giving the game enough of a chance. Well, I definitely am not actually giving the game a chance, right? Like, I'm definitely aware of the fact that I am impatient, nor am I calling Crosscode a bad game. It certainly is not a bad game. And if you really like story in your games, hell yeah, man, that's a game for you, right? With some really good gameplay. Because that's the thing, right? Like I've seen people who are like, oh man, I can't wait to play the game, and then they mash through all the dialogue, and then they complain that they don't know what's going on. Like, I'm aware of my shortcomings and my impatience, so when I don't understand what's going on, it's like, all right, I was an idiot, and I skipped all the dialogue. maybe I can read through the logs and actually find out what the fuck's happening, right? But I'm the kind of person who's like, yeah, video game, undersea cable inspectors. It's like, yeah, man, video game, and fuck everything else about it. Like, one of my favorite games right now is Ultra Kill, and one of Ultra Kill's coolest things is that second, like minute 3 of the game, minute 2 probably, is you pick up a gun and you start shooting things and you don't fucking stop until the end of the first episode, right? And it's all about keeping your style meter up and learning the tech of the game. Dude, in Ultra Kill, you can shoot shotgun shells and then punch the shotgun shells to then shoot them out faster and make them explode. What the fuck, dude? Like, I'm more of a gameplay first kind of person. However, like, I want to know, you know? And I'm trying to stop myself, and I'm trying, like, I get the feeling of I don't care, stop talking to me, and I'm trying my best to calm that frustration down, right? It's just, my brain is bad, and I'm trying to make it understand that games have story, and that they're cool because they have story, but it just doesn't care. At some point, I'm gonna get it. At some point, my brute forcing of all this is gonna, you know, make sense, and it's going to actually have an impact, and I'm going to fucking understand what's going on, and I'm gonna love a story in a game, even though I've already loved stories in games. But it's like, I don't know, man. When one of the main selling points of a game is the story, I like immediately turn off. Where I'm like, you know, like I couldn't give any less of a shit about Last of Us because I know that that's not a game I'm going to enjoy. Like, just straight up. Am I really going to get everything in like one video? I remember this taking me like a fucking month to get everything. Huh, weird. Oh, look at that. It's got a picture of me on the cover of it. But yeah, I just want to know what's up with Nier. Why does everyone fucking love Nier? Right? It's like, oh man, it's the story, man. The story of Nier is so fucking good. It's like, yeah, I bet, but like, man, I couldn't care any less about it. I just don't care. And then they go, oh, maybe you just shouldn't play the game. And it's like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't, but I need to know. I just need to know. So, eventually, I will brute force my way through this fucking video game. I'll brute force my way through Crosscode. I'll brute force my way through Nier. And maybe I'll get it. I don't know, man. I don't know. My patience grows thin with video games. Like, Persona 5. I didn't beat Persona 5 because I never actually owned it, but that was a hella story-driven game. That is quintessential JRPG. Why did Persona 5 grasp me so much, but everything else doesn't? Maybe it was the cute girls. Maybe it was the cute girls. My dad's watching this video and he's gonna hear all my fucking dirty laundry. Hi, Dad. What was I even talking about? Yeah, it's just, I don't know, man. I don't know. I just want to understand. That's the main thing. Is like, video games are cool and they're multifaceted and they do a whole bunch of really cool shit, right? So I have to, like, I want to be able to appreciate every aspect of a game. You know, I want to really understand the medium I'm pouring my life into. And to blatantly disregard story feels cheap. Well, okay. And I fully recognize that what I am doing is shitty, and I'm being an asshole for doing it. But Brain doesn't care. Brain just says, no, I want to shoot the guys and get the big style score. And that's just what I feel when I play Automata, because it's just like, hey, it's a platinum game. Where's the style meter? You know, I have to use items. You don't use items in platinum games. You know, you're absolutely fucking schooled. Like, you're scolded if you use an item in a platinum game. Wait, where's the fucking ranking at the end of missions? Wait, where are the missions? This is an open world game? And that's just like, I was slapped in the face playing Automata. I don't, man. Goblin Brain, Sludge Brain is frustrating. It is what it is, you know? It's my stupid fucking Sludge Brain not allowing me to have fun with things. I'm also getting a weird thing with Crosscode where I don't know how much grinding I should be doing. That's another thing that I have trouble with in JRPGs, because I will grind the fun out of games for the most part. And Monster Hunter is very comforting in this aspect because it's all about the grind. It's all about, you know, getting your gear to the highest level possible, right? But Crosscode is story driven. And I don't know how many missions I should be doing before I don't know how many missions I should be doing before I move on to the next area. Diving spot, look at that. So am I doing this in the right order? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. And it's like, oh man, you're playing a game you've never played suboptimally. Wow, how could you? But I don't know, man. Brain, do the thing where it says, hey, guess what? You're not playing this game optimally and you don't know every little aspect of it, because the rational part of my brain says, of course you don't know everything about the game. How the fuck could you know everything about the game? But then the irrational part of my brain is like, oh man, you straight up don't know everything about this game? Wow, how shit are you? You should stop playing. Brain doesn't let me do the fun because it is stupid and I hate it. That could be a lot of things. Brain is stupid and I hate it. But oh well, you know. Doesn't really matter a whole lot, I guess. Cool. Got 3 more little spots. Now what the fuck could I be missing? There's gotta be more. Am I missing stuff at the Gulf Island? I guess I am. Let's fly during the day. Just to see what's dude, I've been playing for 40 minutes. I'm fine. Yeah, what else is there to talk about? I don't really know. I mean, I guess what I can talk about is, I got plans for the future? Man, I don't fucking know. I don't know how to do this YouTuber thing, as has been clearly demonstrated by the fact that I don't know what the fuck I'm doing right now. I'm just kind of talking about shit while playing nostalgia bait. I've noticed that some of my most popular videos are nostalgia bait, so maybe this one will do well? I actually straight up don't know. You know, I could be totally wrong and this video could get nothing, or this could be one of the most popular videos I upload in, this period, this given set of videos. I don't know, I'm just kind of rolling the dice. But I do want to focus more on, I guess, comfort games, because I'm feeling not so good as of late, and I don't really know why. I guess that just comes with being an adult. You just feel like shit, and there's no real way to pin down exactly why you feel like shit. You just kind of do, and you just got to deal with it. But whatever. I'm dealing with it pretty much. It's all I can do. Yeah, I want to focus more on nostalgic games in my brain. That's one of the reasons why I'm doing this, because I don't know, I just wanted to unwind. I've been doing Monster Hunter and Ocarina of Time Randomizer, and I'm enjoying both of them. You know, like, don't get it twisted. I'm still enjoying doing this, but it is... How do I describe this? I can't... Like, some YouTubers can just do the same thing over and over again and be totally okay with that, right? Like, they can be on episode fucking 500 of The Binding of Isaac, and they just do an episode of that every single day for like 12 years, and they can be totally fine with that. I cannot do that. I am the type of person where I definitely need variety in the work I am doing, and if I don't have that variety, then it'll feel samey, and I will burn out. Because I have definitely burned out on games before. Have I gone in here? I'm pretty sure I have, but I'm gonna go in here anyway. I have definitely burned out on games, and that's not a fun feeling to have. And I certainly don't want to burn out on a game that I'm making for content, because that would be the ultimate in, oh wow, that's kind of shitty. Because you can tell when a person doesn't enjoy playing the game they're playing. You know, you can very much tell when that shit happens, and that's what I'm trying to avoid, obviously. So, you know, it's all in the effort of keeping things fresh and keeping things fun for me, while also keeping things fun for y'all, because that is the ultimate goal at the end of the day. Is I want things to be fun for both of us, you know. I mean, what else is there to talk about? What else have I been talking about? Yeah, future plans. I have a list of games that I want to cover, but I don't know how to cover them. I'm sitting on footage that I just haven't edited yet because I'm a lazy sack of shit. Like, for example, my bud Seth made a couple of videos where we did collab stuff, and we were playing fucking Mario Kart and Super Nintendo games, and those were really fun. I need to play more games with Seth. That was a lot of fun. But when it was my turn to when I was gonna edit a video on them, oh, here we go. When I was going to upload videos on them, he kind of already made the videos, and so it's like, oh well, I mean, what the fuck am I gonna do? You know, he's already made the videos. He's already used all the footage. Not to throw shade at Seth or like badmouth him or anything. His videos were really good. You should totally watch them. Fuck it. If I remember, I will leave a link in the description. If there isn't a link, comment and remind me, and I will put it there after the fact. Is there something over here? There's a boat over here. Come on. Come on. All right, well, whatever. So I got one extra. I'm missing 6. There are 6 points in the island that I don't know where they are. I mean, I've only been going for about 45 minutes. Maybe I can get all of them. Maybe I'll just look them up. I don't know. 'Cause I don't know what I could be missing. Who the fuck knows? There's yeah, I don't quite know how to cover these games, because I could just do Let's Plays of them. And I could very easily just be like, hey, you know, I'm gonna play fucking Hamtaro Ham Hams Unite, and it's gonna be a full Let's Play of the game, and I'm gonna play through the whole thing, and that could be the end of it. And people would like it. People would watch it, right? But, I guess that's just the thing that I have to get over, is I'm a perfectionist when it comes to this kind of thing, and I want the videos to be good based on not just everyone else's standards, but also my standards. And if I can't say, like, you know, oh, I did this cool thing with the video, you know, I shouldn't make it. And I have games and ideas sectioned off to be like, okay, this is gonna be a Let's Play game. This is gonna be, you know, a fucking review game. This is going to be an idea that I can, you know, make a script for, This is going to be a highly edited video, like Discord, what was it, Discord dummies? Yeah, like stuff like that, right? It could be any number of things, but those ideas I keep separate, and I don't let them really bleed into each other. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I really don't. It's the struggle of trying to figure out your style and what works for you. Right now, I actually am really enjoying the setup that I have right now, where it's a video every other day. Fucked if I know what the video is actually going to be, but you're getting a video every other day. And I feel like that's good for me, because it gives me a schedule, but it doesn't, like, it's not strict. It's not a strict schedule, you know? Like, I can't do strict schedules, at least for video stuff, you know? If there's a plan and there's a team involved and there's other people and we're working on something, it's like, okay, yeah, I can totally stick with the schedule on that if there's other people involved. But if it's just me, man, I don't fucking care, you know? I could upload, and a friend of mine actually did point this out, where he likes the separation of, you know, you go for a certain amount of time doing a series of Let's Plays, and then you just upload something fucking wacky out of nowhere, right? Like the fucking DS Games Are Dying video that I did recently. You know, I was doing Monster Hunter and Zelda and some Pikmin here and there. And then out of nowhere, it's just like, okay, whole new kind of video. Wait, what the fuck? Come on. Whole new kind of video and a whole new kind of thing. And he said that it kept things fresh. And I'm like, okay, cool. You know, that's kind of actually what I was aiming for. And so I think I'm zeroing in on a style that I like, where it's full Let's Plays for a certain amount of time, and then when I feel like it, I just upload something fucking random and off the wall. And I think that's good for me. I think that's good enough for me. So, I don't know. I'm just kind of going with the flow here. But I don't know, there's a specific game that I don't know if I want to do a big scripted video for, or if I want to do just, you know, plain old Let's Plays for. I mean, I could do both, right? But I don't know if that'd be too much of that idea, you know? Maybe it wouldn't be. I don't know. Maybe I could do both. But I don't want to give away what the scripted video is going to be. I guess it really doesn't matter at the end of the day. These are the kinds of thought processes I go through when I'm thinking about what I should do for a video, right? Where I will genuinely overthink, where it's like, oh man, am I doing too much of this idea? Am I doing too much Monster Hunter? Am I doing too much Zelda? You know, oh, I've done this many Zelda videos, now I can, for the sake of variety, go do more Monster Hunter stuff because I don't want to overwhelm everybody with so much of one idea. But I guess that really doesn't matter. Like I said, I overthink stuff. I 100% overthink stuff. And that's just one of those things that I have to get over, right? And it's just, you know, video games and YouTube and the struggles of essentially building your own business, you know? I do have plans for certain things that I want to do in the future, like, ooh, okay. Like, my dad and a few other people were talking to me about doing Patreon and stuff like that. And the way that I see it is oh, okay. So there are only certain things that appear during certain times a day, I think? Is that right? Or is it that I found them all during, oh no, that stamp is just I found them during that time. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Ah, there's one more thing. I'm only missing 5 points on the map. You can control some features of the plane with a nunchuck. Cut the engine, look around. Oh, I can plug a nunchuck in. That's neat. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, my dad and a few others were talking to me about Patreon, and my first response to that is, bitch, I do not have the following to start a Patreon, right? Even though okay, look, we're 50 minutes into this video. At this point, if you're watching to the end of this video, you're a real G, and you fucking know what's up, right? So, stealth announcement, I did start a Patreon a while ago. There has been a link to it in the description of pretty much all my videos for the longest time. And so if you care, you can go donate to it. I really don't have anything for it. I don't have rewards for it yet because I want to do like a proper actual launch of it later. I would do that hopefully when I would get like, I don't know, 2,000, if that even happens. I'd just be like, hey guys, you know, little fucking thing you can donate to if you want, if you don't have to. That's the thing, I don't want to make Patreon exclusive content. I think that that's a bit raw, you know? Like, I'm not too much of a fan of that concept of just locking people out. However, there's also the thing of like, well, you gotta give something to the people who actually did donate to you, and it's like, yeah, okay, I get it. I understand that. I feel like I've come up with a good compromise for that. And I think I'm going to save that idea and like save what it actually is for when the Patreon actually does a proper launch. So I will save that idea for later. But yes, if you're watching this far into the video, you can donate. You're not gonna get anything if you do, so don't expect it. You know. Oh, I never went to this one. I'm an idiot. Yeah, don't expect anything to actually come of it because it's not properly launched yet. It's just kind of there. And you can if you want, but nobody's forcing you. In fact, I'm actively going to tell you to not donate because your money can be spent on better things. Like, honestly, I don't need the money. But if you really want to, it is there. Yeah, I mean, I guess since we're so far into the video and only like, what is it? I think only like 12% of people actually watch to the end of the video. I'm going to not talk about the deep shit, but because I've talked about a bunch of deep shit in this video, I don't really care. But it's just I don't know. I think after this round is over, I'm going to just look up where the final points are. Kind of cheating, I know, but honestly, I don't care. I just want this fucking thing to be over. I want to cap off this video with getting all of the points on the map. That'd be a fun thing to end the video on. And I'm not going to sit here for another hour and a half scouring this island for all of the shit that I just missed. So I will just look it up. I don't care. I'm missing I think 3 or 4 points on the map. So fuck it. I'm just gonna look them up and I'm just gonna go get them. Because I don't care, man. Because I don't want to. I guess I can talk about this. I am going to do more Dolphin for Dummies for sure. You know, the fact that illusion blown away. I'm playing this game on Dolphin, but I am using an actual Wii remote. I do want to do a video on how to make your computer into a Wii. You know, because I've done a video on how to turn your computer into a GameCube, but what if you wanted the Wii menu with a bunch of icons on it and a bunch of emulated games on your emulated Wii home channel? Because that is a thing, and fuck, they do work. I am a little surprised at how well they work, actually. And yeah, that would be the next video in Dolphin for Dummies, or just, I guess, emulators for dummies, where it's like, hey, how to turn your computer into this console. And I feel like that's just a good template for videos, you know, where I want to be the guy who's like, hey, do you like this console? All right, here's the basic steps, and here's the bare necessities of things you need to get started playing those games on emulators, you know? And the main one is Dolphin because A, it's the most user-friendly and it's the best introductory emulator, and B, it's the one that I'm the most knowledgeable about. So that's why I went with GameCube games first, right? Yeah, crash into the harbor. Woo! It's oh. Okay, I'm missing 3 fucking points on this map. I'm looking them up. Really? Okay, well, I did fly back and forth between the islands. Oh! Okay! Hang on, am I only missing 1 more thing? I am missing 1 goddamn point on this island. Okay. Right there. I see it. Alright, alright, alright. See, I would have never fucking figured that it would be over here. This is why you Google things. This is 100% why you Google things. And you know what? It's a good opportunity to end the video. Okay, so it's over here in this area. So is it right here? Oh my god. And there we go. We have beaten the island flyover. Very, very quick, very easy, done in a little over an hour. And now I just wait for the 5 minutes for the thing to be over so that I can end the video. I guess since we're at the end of the video, I will just again say thank you for watching. You really have no idea how much it means to me that if you're hearing my voice right now, you genuinely do not know how much it means to me that you're currently hearing my voice. Yeah, I don't know. I'm slowly growing. I can feel the growth, but it's not, you know, it's just not as fast as I would like it. But then again, maybe I don't want that. You know, maybe I don't want a super fast growth. Because one of the things that I've always noticed about YouTubers who grow insanely quickly is that their audiences can be fickle, and oftentimes they'll just, you know, their success will turn around and bite them in the ass. And so maybe it's a good thing that I'm growing at the pace that I am. You know, maybe the people who watch are genuine fans of mine, and they're not here for just the content I play, you know? Which is cool. That's a cool concept, you know? And if you are one of those people who just does like my stuff, make yourself known, I guess. I mean, if you really are that kind of person and you're watching this far into the video, I mean, I guess, you know, it's just fucking one of those things. It fits, you know, checks out. I guess, you know, if you've made it this far into the video, what's the ship called? If you made it this far into the video, just put the Queen Peach somewhere in your comment. That way I'll know that you are indeed a real one. Instead, put domestic terrorism. Don't actually put domestic terrorism in your comments. don't actually do that. Yeah, put the Queen Peach in your comments if you have made it all the way to the end. It's because YouTube analytics tell me that only about 20% of people actually watch to the end, no matter what video I make, even if it's like, you know, like a 20-minute video. Only about 20 or so % of people will actually watch to the end. And I get it, you know, that makes sense. You know, I switch back and forth between videos like a fucking madman all the time. So, like I never expect everyone to watch every single video I put out. I just hope that out of the stuff I do put out, you get some entertainment. Out of the stuff that you watch that I put out, I hope that you get some entertainment out of it, because that's really all I want, you know? I'm not trying to be a YouTuber to make a bunch of money. I'm trying to be a YouTuber because these are the people who gave me a lot of happiness when I was a child. So I want to do the same for others. You know, I want to be your super best friends. I want to be your sea nanners, your Greyfru, your Alpha Rad, whatever. I want to be that person where it's like, hey, I had a shit day. Oh, I'm gonna watch the funny YouTube man say the funny ha-has. I feel a little bit better now. I know I can't like I know I can't like really fix anything for you. But what I can do is I can make your day slightly better than it was before. And that's my goal, you know? Is just to be like, hey, I feel better now. That's all I want. That's all I want out of this. And I am seeing that people do like my stuff, and I'm seeing a lot of comments where they're like, oh man, this channel's super underrated, I really like your shit. And it's like, I mean, that's something, right? People are calling me underrated, that's a start. You know, that does mean something to me, obviously. It's just, to not sound like an asshole, it does get a little frustrating to hear that a bunch. Like the comment of, why aren't you getting more views? It's like, I don't fucking know, YouTube hates me. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm not getting views. You know? It just happens that the YouTube gods did not shine favorably on me today. And I think it's because I say the fuck word. I think that is the main reason why YouTube doesn't like me. I got them all! Yeah! What do I unlock for getting them all?
Excellent!
A vacation house has been built for you. Cool. Where is it? You know what? I don't care. It is currently 12:30 in the morning, and I have been spending the past hour and 15 minutes of my life playing Island Flyover mode. Oh, dogfighting, man. Oh shit, dogfighting, dude? Maybe next time, you know. And you know what? I'm gonna add this little teaser at the end for the Wii section of Dolphin for Dummies, is that I can show you guys how to make this happen, where this is real, you know? I've got a Wiimote in my hand, I'm pointing at my computer monitor, and we're making the Wiimote do, where you, here's the fucking craziest thing, right? Imagine emulating games on an emulator for its separate console, right? Like, this is a Wii emulator. Oh, it's a bit chunky. This is a Wii emulator. And I can just do this with no lag. Or maybe there's a little bit, but I can't feel it. And I'm just playing Super Mario Bros. 1. Just like on my Nintendo Wii. Just like back in the day when things weren't so shitty. Oh, god damn it. When things weren't so shitty, you know? That's kind of the main reason why I want to learn people how to dolphin and learn people how to emulator, just to make things a little less shitty. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this fucking mess of a video. If you're actually here at the end, I do appreciate it. Yeah, hopefully we can make it to 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. That's my goal. 1,000 subs before the end of the year, baby. Let's go. Let's reach that fucking peak. But yeah, yeah. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.